like the Oculus Quest. I got a Oculus Quest, my Oculus Quest here that I use to hang out in big screen with my friends. There's a VR app called Big Screen where you can hang out in a virtual cinema and with up to like 12 of your friends and all watch a movie together. And afterwards, when you hung out in a virtual space, you really feel like you spent time together. It's really amazing.
Yeah, so we did, like the One World Together concert inside of Roblox, and there was this really interesting thing of walking around with friends, then looking up at the screen. I found myself going from in 3D screen to full screen mode back and forth, and I really like looking over to my friend next to me and like watching it together. I caught a little of that energy, which I think is what we're all hopeful that the metaverse can kind of bring. So I'm looking behind you at your vehicles.
I actually have two DeLoreans hidden back here. So this is my garage where I come for inspiration.
When I was just out of high school, I had a 1969 Pontiac Firebird, 400 cubic inch V8, 4-speed. I know DeLorean is like super favorite for you. Do you use the DeLorean? Like, how often do you drive it?
I like to take this car out every night between usually like 8 and 10 o'clock and listen to 80s music and just like recharge my creative batteries. And whenever I take it out, it always makes people happy. You know, when they're seeing the car, usually somebody's seeing the DeLorean for the first time and they've never seen a time machine in person. So it's like a traveling happiness mobile.
You know, one thing I'm curious about, those DeLoreans, are they stock, or have you had to like modify the engine or anything to keep them going?
Yeah, they're all like 35 years old. They made all the DeLoreans between 81 and 82. So they're all about 40, almost 40 years old now, and they like a hobby. You know, having a car like an old car like this, antique, is you know it's a fun hobby to have.
And I think, in a sense, I think those are stainless, aren't they? Like.
Oh yeah, they never rust. Yeah.
Isn't that like the Cybertruck 40 years earlier?
I know. Yeah. It's the Cybertruck definitely looks like it took some inspiration from the DeLorean. For a car that came out 40 years ago, it's still the most futuristic looking car there is. It looks like a spaceship.
Hey, so I know with Ready Player One and now with the release of Ready Player Two, your life's probably gone through a lot of change. Mine has too. There was this time before, in the early days of Roblox, it was Eric and me, like two of us, just working on this thing, and then Matt and John joined us, and that was very different for me. That was going in, writing code every day, quiet office. My life's completely different now, and now we have hundreds and hundreds of great people that all work together. How about you? Like, has your life changed?
My life has changed drastically. Since when I was writing Ready Player One, I was working a tech support job. I was interested in technology, but I always wanted to be a writer. But I also was interested in computers, and working tech support was a way to kind of work in a facet of what I was interested in. But it was a grueling job where I was on the phone, for 10 hours a day and helping people with their computers. And it wasn't a job that I enjoyed.